Hello, Cuba Rushford community. This is Mr. Fee and
Miss Ralston. Here we are with What's Up with Your Principals.
Forgot to cheers.
Okay.
Here we
so
go.
we wanted to make sure we give you an update before we go into the break of Thanksgiving. So first and foremost, starting after Thanksgiving, we will have homework help available after school. There will be a bus available at that time, but again, this is just for students who need a little bit of extra time, might need time with the teacher, might just need a quiet place to work on their homework. So that will be available starting after Thanksgiving.
Along those same lines, the bus for that will be at 4:45. So normally in years past we've gone until 5:30 bus. This year when we do the homework help in the after school, the bus will be done at 4:45. So we just want to let parents know that. In addition, we've also started, thank you to Mr. Sears and everybody at the busing department, we've also started a 3 p.m. walker bus. So if your kids are in a class and you would like them to stay until 3 o'clock, we've reached out to a lot of parents, but if you're like, hey, it would really benefit them to stay till 3, please let Miss Ralston and myself know, and we can see what we can do about having them catch that 3 o'clock bus, because as you guys know, the day goes till 3 o'clock. Some people leave at 2:25, but we really want to offer that last period for people that need it.
Also available next week during the Thanksgiving holiday, Monday the 23rd, Tuesday the 24th, and Wednesday the 25th is our meal delivery options. So you do need to do the pre-order form. So please make sure you reach out to Mr. Leva in the cafeteria. You can just call the school and push the button for the cafeteria. For us to deliver food to your home, we need the consent form signed. So please make sure you do sign that so that we can deliver food to you.
Great. Next, sports. Seems to be a lot of sports update. We had a great fall season, so shout out to all the athletes. But now we get ready for winter sports. So this is going to be a little bit confusing, and there's a man at our school that knows it better than me. His name is Mr. Capoletti. So any questions about what I'm about to say, please reach out to Mr. Capoletti. But we know the state is considering high-risk sports, basketball and whatever else with it, are going to be starting January 4th. Low-risk sports, which affects us as bowling, will be starting November 30th. So, any questions with any of that, you can reach out to me, but I'm just going to bring you right to Mr. Capoletti. So, you guys know, high-risk sports such as basketball, January 4th. Low-risk sports such as bowling will start November 30th.
Volleyball, boys volleyball, right, is considered in the high-risk sports. So that will start January 4th also.
That was a quiz, and she passed.
That's right. All right, we have been getting questions, rightfully so. What happens if we go fully virtual? So we want to say again, Mr. Gildemeister has put information out to the community, but we want you to know we are committed to staying open as long as possible. Our goal is to be open with students in the building as often as we can. That being said, if we do have to go fully virtual, we've been working with the guidance counselors on what schedules will look like for kids. So students will still follow the same order of their current schedule. Their periods 1 through 9 will happen virtually, but those periods will be shortened since the entire day is virtual. So when that happens, if that happens, we will send you the information at that time.
Great. Sticking with virtual, I want to say a couple of things. Number one, virtual attendance counts. So if your children are not getting on to, let's say they're a blue day and it's a red day, right? So they're in person Monday, Tuesday, we're talking about Thursday, and they do not get on to social studies or math, they are being marked absent. So please make sure in Power School you're also checking attendance. We will be reaching out to people that are missing a large amount of virtual classes, but I want to say virtual attendance is your student or your child is on that Zoom. So just want to put that out there. Obviously, we've made accommodations for people that do not have internet. But make sure you tell your teachers if you have internet or do not have internet. But also, please remember, attendance is being taken and is important.
So with that, people have been asking questions about attendance when either your family is on vacation, your child is out sick, someone is quarantined because of COVID. The way we have to do attendance is for the days that they are supposed to be in person. If they are not in person, they have to be marked absent, okay? So even if we know the situation, even if it's absent excuse, they have to be marked absent if they are not in the building for those 2 in-person days. And then on their virtual days, they would be marked remote present for the days that they are still signing on to their Zooms. So we just want you to know that, because if you see those, what you think look like inconsistencies in the attendance, that's why. It's how it goes into our state reporting, but also what we have to report to. If people are quarantined, we have to show that in the attendance as well.
I want to also let you guys know along those same lines that one of the things that we generated our schedule for was to not allow live Zooming into classes. So I know it makes it more difficult, but when kids are in the building, we'd like to make it 100% about the kids. So you might see that your child's schedule, if they're quarantined or for whatever reason they're not in school, is changed, because they won't necessarily have math third period, because math would be physical in person that period, and we will not be Zooming in live. They may be asked to do a different period in order to do that Zoom. So I just want to be clear with it. At Cuba Rushford, we don't do a lot of live Zooming due to the fact that we want, when kids are here, the focus to be on the kids in the building, and they may be asked to alter their schedule a little bit.
And with that, that communication would happen directly to the student and to the parent. It's not a change that you would see reflected in Power School, because it's just for a temporary period of time, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right, the next thing we want to talk about too is just reiterate, and please, the more you can support this at home, the better. The mandatory masks that are still necessary for everyone to be wearing on the bus, in school, at school events, all of that, which we're not having events, so you get the point. And then our regular dress code and code of conduct is still in place. So earbuds in the hallway aren't supposed to be happening. Cell phones are only in cell phone zones where teachers give that permission. Dress code still applies. There still are no hats in the building. So all of that is still in play in addition to the masks. So please reiterate that with your students at home.
I also want parents to know that because of the blue and red day, if it happens on a Tuesday with a blue kid, you may not hear about it until Monday when we make the phone call, because they're not here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we are trying to do discipline in person when we see them, but sometimes that leads to a little bit of a delay. So I just want you guys to know, when you ask the date, it may be 3 days or 4 days have passed because of the color day. Okay, Monday and Tuesday next week, we have parent-teacher conferences. So each grade level's done it a little bit different, but basically, you have, or someone has reached out to you about a parent-teacher conference, and predominantly during this time, that is going to be done either by phone or Zoom. So the majority of parent-teacher conferences will be phone or Zoom conferences. If you would like to meet with teachers, please reach out. I know a lot of teachers have already reached out to you guys to see if you can set up a time to meet with them. So Monday and Tuesday, please, if you have not already, plan, if you would like to meet for parent-teacher conferences. The other part of that is, although Cuba Rushford students will not have class, BOCES is still going on. So Monday and Tuesdays will still be BOCES, and we will run it like a Wednesday schedule. So where you get picked up Wednesday will be how we do it Monday and Tuesday. We will follow with a robocall, but I just want everyone to know BOCES is still a go Monday and Tuesday.
Of Thanksgiving week. That's what we're talking about there. Scholastic Challenge. We want to give a shout out today. We had middle and high school students participate in the Regional Scholastic Challenge with Mr. Kenyon as their coach. So thank you, Mr. Kenyon, for taking time to do that, and congratulations to the students who participated. We had 2 high school teams: Jordan Beeman, Allie Barnes, Leah Fuller, Josh Grover, Rachel Deich, Jessica Deich, Chloe Larrabee, Bryn Lavery. Nope, sorry, that was middle school. Congratulations to the high school teams. Then middle school teams, we had Chloe Larrabee, Bryn Lavery, Finn Ricketts, Zach Caffon, Molly Coons, Aubrey Quinn, Mason Finley, and Chase Hawes. So thanks for participating. Thanks for representing Cuba Rushford. We hope you enjoyed it.
I almost feel like there has to be an RIP to Alex Trebet there.
Okay.
Okay, when you talk about Scholastic Challenge. Hey, to all the families out there in Cuba Rushford, we do want to say, have a happy Turkey Day. Be safe. Enjoy some time off. We know this has been a crazy first 10 weeks. Thank you for being patient with us and working with us. I will say one of the things that I am thankful for is to be able to work in this district with all of you people. So thank you very much, and enjoy Thanksgiving.
Rest, relax, eat a lot. Happy Thanksgiving.
A gobble gobble.